God, it's way too simple. It's far too simple. It's too quick and easy to stream yourself live on the internet to millions of dead people. I don't know why they're dead. They're probably not dead, but that's fine. The title says it all. We're not doing shit. I wanted to stream, but I do have things to edit, but I'm exporting this Auram's forum, so I can't edit anything right now. So I guess maybe I'll put Q&A in the title. Big time Q&A. There. Now I've put Q&A in the title. Hi, Ben. Hi, Gruage. Hi, Adrian. It's almost 9. What? It's 11 here, bitch. You were just watching the podcast? Great. Is this weird? Hello, Scarlet Speed Force. I'm mostly relying on you guys today, for this stream. I say today as if, like, I stream every day like a goddamn streamer. That's not true. Not every stream is a Q&A, in this sense, because I'm not fucking doing anything. Ah, cool. That's good to hear, Ben. That's exciting. Thank you. Normally I have something to do, and I do have things to do. I have 2 podcasts to edit. An Eligible Monster video to edit, and a complete story to do, but you can't see it, but I'm motioning towards the thing that my mouse is on. This right here. I'm exporting Auram's forum. This is not even. This seems wrong. Well, I don't care because it's already 20% in this estimated time. I'm exporting the footage, so then I can export Auram's forum, because Premiere does this thing with Lumetri, which is their color grading system, where unless you have a fucking godly computer, if you have like a nested sequence filled with Lumetri in it, so for example, if you sync your footage, grade it, and then nest it, and then cut the nest up, the export will fail every time unless your computer is a king. And even then, I don't think it would work. So I have to export the footage first, and then I can export the actual video. So that's what it's doing right now. It's exporting the 23 minutes of raw footage that's graded. So I guess it's not exact raw. Anyway, I'm not asking things in this Q&A. You will. I mean, I guess I could ask things, but I had a pretty okay day. Yesterday, my asshole hurt, like with the burning fires of Muspel, and it still kind of does today, but it's less so. I really don't know why. I ate 5 cheeseburgers on Thursday, and Friday was when it was hurting a lot, so maybe that's why. What did I draw on the chalkboard? That's Spider-Man. I didn't draw it. I didn't draw any of this. Someone who wished to remain nameless drew that. They were here while I was conducting this filming. Not this one, because as I'll explain in this video, what you're seeing right now is the second time I filmed this video after they left, because the first time the camera died, and I had no way of knowing. So yeah, it's just a little Spider-Man. Tonight, I'm blowing the sky off the roof. That's what I'm doing tonight. I was looking at, sometimes I do this very gross self-indulgent thing where I will look at past streams of mine.
Self-driving.
Just to like, mostly it's just because I want to check in and see if my streaming setup still sounds and looks good, which it does. Nothing's changed in like a year for this streaming setup, but I just like it. How is America with Donald Trump? I want to know from an American perspective. It's bad, yeah. This is my YouTube channel. Look at it in all its glory. Glory? I don't watch the streams completely. I just sort of click on one, skip around, and then click on another one. I think I just like listening to this mic's signature. And there is a part of me, I'll admit, there's a part of me that likes listening to my own voice. I'm a bit of a narcissist in that respect. This fucking thumbnail. You guys should listen or watch this episode of RNBE, which is the Comic Storian / Comics Explained crossover podcast, if you don't know what it is. It's a good fun time. This weekend has been work, Avengers, and more work. It's been a mess. I did catch up on Supergirl. It's good. I cried on one of the bits. I watched 2 episodes in a day, so they sort of blended together, and I don't want to spoil anything. Stop. Get this out of here. No. Related. Bad. You see this shit? Feminist. Get it out of here. If I reload, will it be gone? Do you think if I took Sammy out of my sub bar, she would be angry? She doesn't post videos anymore. It's not gone. No. Let's assume that no one has seen Infinity War because it's only been out technically for a day. So let's just not talk about it. Yes, I've seen it. I tweeted about it. Let's not talk about it, please. If you post a spoiler, I will kick your ass out of here. I didn't grab the Twitch footage for Rob. I had someone else do it for me. I technically don't have access to the Twitch VODs because I'm not a subscriber or whatever, so I think Benny or Dan or someone grabbed the Twitch footage and cut it down to what I needed and then uploaded it for me. Let's just explore YouTube while this exports. This is my work. Look at it. It's great. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Ben, there's not a lot of stream regulars here. I guess there are a few. Adrian and Flashpool, you're pretty regular. I'm sure it came out earlier in other places. Can you spoil Age of Ultron? Let's say no. Just to be safe. I did... The last 3 sequential releases were all me, and I edited them in, like, the past 4 days. Everything just sort of piled up on... Don't look at those tabs. I just realized. Get those tabs out of there. A bunch of me videos just sort of piled up because of scheduling mistakes this weekend. So I've just been doing a lot of editing this weekend. It's like since this whole week has been very, very stocked full of shit to do. I worked every day of the week, which it's not a bad thing. It's just irregular. You know, there's at least one day out of the week where I normally don't work, and that's by design for me because I schedule myself to have usually Friday or maybe Tuesday off. Yeah. Things just happened. I had a lot of social things to do as well. Not with other people, just like going outside things, you know? Look at all these videos. I'm curious to see if people can tell what videos I make versus what videos Dan or Houston makes by the thumbnail. Because I can tell. Like, obviously, I can tell because I made the thumbnails that I made. But there's a pretty clear difference between the thumbnails that I make and the thumbnails that Dan or Houston makes. One key difference. Well, it is basically the difference. The giveaway is Dan and Houston sort of never change the size of the font. Or they do from the template. I'll show you the template. That'll be fun to look at. So, is Penny ever going to change the Justice League theme banner? Fucking beats me. Above my pay grade. So this is the template for Comic Storian thumbnails. Oh, hold on. I'll look at that. This is not. I don't think this is supposed to be Nat. I think this is just supposed to be Wonder Woman, and that's supposed to be Aquaman. Because Nat doesn't have a presence on Comic Storian outside of the occasional R&BE appearance. The Comic Storian channel is Benny, with guests, basically. But anyway, yeah, this thing. This is the template I designed from the ground up. Except for, like, sort of theming wise. I'll have to go back pretty far to look, but oh god, we post every day. Usually, sometimes twice a day. Fuck. Yeah, I'll just sort by old. Just show the old template, which I don't have. I never had. I never made thumbnails until I redesigned them. Yeah, so this is the old thumbnail template. Hey, look, Spider-Woman. The only change from this one that was made was Benny's little face was put there. I don't know when that was done, but instead of the Comic Storian thing, the face was made. And I'll be honest, I sort of hate this template. It's very restrictive, and the text is just... It's not hard to see. It's just I don't like it that much. And I sort of voiced that concern. Not really. I wasn't making the thumbnails, so I didn't care. But when it was time for me to make thumbnails... it was never time for me to make thumbnails. I was just like, hey, have you ever considered a thumbnail redesign? Because that was something I was doing a lot. The next Auram's forum is about Spider-Man's organic webbing. So Benny was like, yeah, people have redesigned them in the past and given them to us, but they've never really been able to capture, like, the essence of Comic Storian in the thumbnail. So basically, I took the original design and just made it smaller. So I took the little fiery texture here, and I'm pretty sure I just took that corner of it. No, I flipped it around a little bit. I took that texture and then put his face over it, and then made this like little curvy thing, added them together, and then gave it a white stroke. I could probably eliminate the, yeah. So that's what that looks like without the thing, without the mask. Oh, so it's the top left. It's the top left of the thumbnail of the original template. Then I put that on there and put a stroke on both of them. And this was originally bigger, this thing. It was originally, like that big, maybe? It was bigger in the corner, but I shrunk it at some point just because I wanted even more room to play with stuff. And then I went with this font, which is Bebas New, with a black stroke and a heavy drop shadow, like a 2-line thing. Dan and Houston usually shrink it down and put it in one corner, which sort of defeats the purpose, but it's whatever. You can still read it. It's just harder to read. But yeah, this is not a font that I would use because it only has uppercase, and I probably wouldn't use the stroke and stuff. But that's just a personal choice. This fit more with the Comic Storian aesthetic. So that font has sort of become, in my head at least, the complete story font. It's that font and another font that I use for the disclaimer and the credit. Like the comic credit. Do I think Venom movie will be good? Probably not. Probably not. I'm sorry. It just looks bad. It looks bad and I'm not excited. Fucking, the guy who voices Silence in Horizon is voicing Venom. Like, not... Well, yeah, the symbiote. The voice of the symbiote itself. And I love that guy. That guy has a great voice, and I'm glad he's getting so much fucking work lately. But Christ, does he not sound like Venom in any way. And I'm pretty sure that's not just me hearing him as Silence from Horizon. It's just... I don't like. You ever made an editing mistake that only you would notice or care about? Oh yeah, all the fucking time. I'm sure that happens so often. But if it gets through, normally I fix them before the video goes out. If it gets through, then I guess I haven't noticed it either. Oh yeah, God of War, great, fantastic, play it. Beat it last Sunday. So anyway, yeah, back to thumbnails. Another thing that I've been trying to do lately with at least the complete story thumbnails, mostly the complete story thumbnails, is using actual logos from the books. So this is the recent, from November, the Thor versus Hulk storyline. This is the logo. It's actually presented differently. This is something that I do a lot just to fix, let's find it. Thor versus Hulk. So this is the thumbnail. And then this is the actual cover. So I didn't pull it from this page specifically. I took it from this one because there was less shit going on, easier to pull a logo from. So yeah, I just ripped it out and then took away the things. You can tell that there is actually some goofs here. This is part of the mask that I forgot to cut out, but when you see it so tiny, you can't really tell. It's more evident here, which I might cut out because this video isn't out yet. But yeah, this is the thumbnail for tomorrow's, or whenever it comes out, part 2. But yeah, that's something I've been doing for a while now, is using actual logos to distinguish them. I did it again here with Double Date. I do want to play Ultimate Spider-Man, the game. I might play that. I might stream that in like anticipation for Spider-Man PS4. We'll see. But yeah, I did it again here with Double Date. This Double Date thumbnail, which I think I talked about on stream before, but it went through a couple revisions, which I don't have copies all. There's a bunch of phlegm in my throat, I'm sorry. It went through some revisions before it actually went out. This is the original version of the Double Date thumbnail. This is the one that actually ended up going out. The reason for the change is not on my part. It's because Benny thought, probably rightfully so, that these images of Lois Lane, Superman, Batman, and Catwoman are not very iconic, so people wouldn't really want to click on it. But this one is more so, even though technically they're not in their correct costumes in this image. You can still see that it's a Batman, Catwoman, Superman, and girl video going on. And I did originally have this exact logo here as well, just spaced out more, but Benny was like, make the text pop a little bit more. So I did that. I just made it black and white and made it thicker. What is one of your favorite comics that Benny has read? I'm still partial to the first long form series that I did, which was Ultimate Spider-Man. I really enjoyed working on that one, and I haven't been on like a really long form series since then. It seems like it might be shaping up that the Tom King Batman run is going to be my next long form one, which I didn't start on it, but I've done like 3 of them so far. So how do you picture Venom's voice? I don't know, very gravelly and deep. Like Silence's voice, I'm just gonna call him Silence because I don't know the actor's name. It's just too high, and it's not like he has a high pitched voice, but it's not deep enough for Venom in my opinion. See some other, yeah. So this is something that a trend that I've been doing with all the Earth 1 videos, is I have this off to the side, Earth 1 with the name of the character at the top, and this is just the actual Earth 1 logo that they use on the trades. And I want to remake this one because this is the one Earth 1 video that I haven't edited. Houston did this one, I believe, and I want to remake it, but also at the same time I don't want to be like, hey, fuck you, Houston, I'm gonna just supersede your thumbnail. So, but like, if there's an Earth 1 playlist, I don't want that one to stick out like a sore thumb, you know? But it's fine. If I do end up remaking it, I'm going to ask him first. I'm not just going to slip it out. So here's another Batman one that I did. Wolverine Max was a short-lived series that I worked on 2 or 3 videos for. I think it was 3, actually. No, it was 2. Was it 3? I don't know. Maybe there was a 3rd one scheduled and it never happened. But yeah, I used the logo for Wolverine Max. I'm not super happy with this layout. Especially this thumbnail is just sort of goofy. There weren't a lot of good art options to work with, which, like, for a good thumbnail, you really have to start with a really solid drawing or just like point of reference. Not point of reference, but you know, the thing in the thumbnail. If Taika Waititi did the voice of Venom, that'd be wild. These are great ideas, guys. Yeah, so here again, you can sort of tell the difference. This isn't one that I made, I don't think. I think this is one Jay made, because these is Jay's videos, and I gave him the template. He doesn't really resize the text. This is another difference between Dan Houston and myself, which this is something when Benny flew me out a while ago to teach them some of my tricks of the trade. And something I taught them about was how I do my thumbnails. And one of the things that I showed them is how to get rid of speech bubbles in stuff like this for thumbnails, which is something that I did for going back to these double date things. It is something I did here. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a speech bubble like right here that I removed. And there were a couple elsewhere. I think there's one below Superman, which was lucky that I didn't have to do anything to, but there's shit all over the place. Like, there's speech bubbles behind them that I had to cut out. But I just think, I don't know. I think speech bubbles look a little bit out of place in thumbnails, personally. It doesn't really affect video performance in any way, but I just think it looks nicer. Oh yeah, you can tell if it's Houston or Dan in the editing for sure, but the thumbnails I feel like is a little bit different. Houston, I can tell because Dan didn't adopt anything that I taught them when I went up. Houston did though. Houston adopted the transitions that I use, but he doesn't edit much complete stories anymore. He's I think he took a pay cut, and he's been doing more behind the scenes, like even more behind the scenes stuff, and focusing on being their personal chef. Oh yeah, I love Comic Pop, dude. Comic Pop's great. Sal, Tiffany, Ethan, Ben, everyone else. They're all great. I love Comic Pop. They're like the one comic book channel that I still watch. Here are the What If thumbnails. Sort of similar to the online podcast thumbnails. I haven't done an episode of What If in a while. I just haven't had time or, like, the want. Dan won't learn new tricks because he doesn't want to. I don't know. He literally said when I was showing them at one point, he just turns to me and goes, "I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to use any of this." And I was like, well, fair enough, I guess. That's fine. Scott doesn't watch my videos. I'm not denying that Batman and Batgirl fucked in the DC animated universe. I'm also not saying that I like it, though. What was one that I wanted to talk about? No, I didn't see it. This one I really like. I like when the text just looks really good with an image. Because sometimes the text sort of bothers me. Because it's not, like, my favorite font in the world, but sometimes it looks good. Like, here, I don't really like it here. It's probably just because I don't like Power Rangers. But, eh. What do you think about my Gwenpool idea of her in animated Marvel shows interacting with the characters? It would be hilarious. So you just want Deadpool in animated Marvel shows? Sure, why not? Also, I want to clarify, it's not that I don't enjoy other people's content, it's just that most other comic book YouTubers talk about things in the comic books that I've already read, so they don't add much to the discussion, you know? Like, Drake shows things that he already talks to me about in person. I help out indirectly with videos of his a lot because he calls me and rants, and I sort of help him through his thought process. Scott's videos I catch up on occasionally, but he doesn't release them enough to where it's something that I constantly watch. I do watch Scott's videos on occasion, because they do add more things. It's more about history and stuff. But, like, if I wasn't working for Comic Storian, I wouldn't watch any of this, because it's just retelling stories that I've already read. So, these are not for, I'm not the target audience for these videos, you know? But Comic Pop, 90% of Comic Pop's content is a step further, you know? It's discussing ideas about comic books. It's reviewing those comic books, which is stuff that I enjoy. I don't hate Comic Storian. Clearly, I work for Comic Storian. This is a weird one. This is just sort of a stripe of green in the background because I wanted to give it some variance, but I didn't want to make the entire background green. Oh yeah, I was pretty happy with this layout, the Dark Knight 3 layout that I came up with. Because it is using actual things from the books. Like, this is the actual Dark Knight 3 Master Race logo, but the part things, that I've completely fabricated. I found a very similar looking font, if not the same exact font, and then did this, and the like punched in box look was a complete accident. I accidentally fucked with the blending mode wrong, or no, the mask. I think I accidentally inverted the mask, and I was like, huh, that looks pretty good, so I kept it. Oh yeah, they're bad. Dark Knight 2 and 3 is awful. I would even go so far as to say that Dark Knight Returns is a little bit overrated in itself, but I like the thumbnails that I came up with. And I used good art from the covers. The books don't have good art, but no, it's fine, Fifth Horseman. I'm gonna call you Horseman, because Fifth Horseman is too much. Fuck the 23. That's all I'm saying. Here's another case of me really liking how the text came out, just because there's some variance. This is the Dark Knight 2 template that I used. This is the actual logo, and I just changed the color up for each one to signify the parts, and then obviously changed the image. I'm fine with it. I think I like it because sort of the philosophy that I've been going with lately for the complete stories is making the cover into a thumbnail, like the branding for the story into a thumbnail so it reflects it. And I definitely succeeded here with that, but it's not the best in the world. This one I really liked just because the scaling looked really good. Sort of looks like they're all in the same place. Were you a big comic book fan as a kid, or did you only get into it as an adult? If so, were you a nerdy teen? I've always been nerdy, but not specifically for comic books. I got into comic books after the movies because of the Marvel movies, because of them. In 2014, I think. Some shit like that. Maybe not 2014. I think it was before that. 2013, maybe. Wow, I've been reading comics for a while now. But yeah, the first comics I ever read were Warren Ellis's Extremis and the first 3 volumes of Matt Fraction's Iron Man. Very good books. Show us something you're ashamed of. I don't know. I could show you like a really shitty thumbnail that... This is a pretty bad thumbnail. Most of the time I don't put out shit that I don't like, you know? This one's not great as a thumbnail. I like how it came out just as like an image, but this one's pretty cool. I like this one. It's not a great thumbnail, but whenever I'm saying it's not a great thumbnail, by the way, I'm saying like that from a, excuse me, from a YouTube analytics perspective. Like, there's not a lot of in-your-face stuff going on in this thumbnail, but it looks pretty, but people might not click on it. That's what I mean. I don't know what I'm ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of most things. I'm vaguely ashamed of my Rise and Fall of Captain America video, just because it's a Captain America AMV, but it's fine. This was a weird video to edit. Sort of out of left field. Call of Duty Zombies comic. It's really not great. Yeah, I know when I was a kid I was way more into just games, video games. I didn't get into superheroes or comics that much until the MCU movies came out. Look at all these thumbnails. Oh, here's an interesting one where the text is like pretty big. These are not ones that I made. Back guns. This one's not great. I like the images I used, but just the layout isn't the best. This one has really nice coloring. Oh, here's the one I wanted to show earlier when I was talking about playing around with logos. This was one of the first times I think I used an actual logo. I mean, the Earth 1 one is right there, but actually it's not one of the first times because there's the Indestructible one, another Earth 1. But This is definitely one of the first times I played around with the layout of it, because Gotham City Garage's logo is usually vertical, but I couldn't make that fit, so I fucked it up into this square box deal. And then we never did another Gotham City Garage video, which I'm angry about, Benny, because I like that book. I'm 19. How often do I pee a day? Quite often. I pee a lot. My throat is starting to hurt. I hope I don't have a problem with me. Here's one which isn't a logo. This is when I was trying to use, very briefly, I tried to use other texts to sort of make my own logos, which was the thought process that led me into using logos. So, like here I did, instead of the normal text, which would have just said the Joker's worst, I used like a funky font with some funky colors and put the Joker's worst on it. Which, I still like this thumbnail. I think it's nice. Sort of looks like a Variant Comics thumbnail. And then this one I used a combination of it. I used for the title of the book, I used Bebas, and then, or Beebus, however you say that. And then Goodbye Old Friend, which is a line from the book, I believe. Oh yeah, It Follows is great. Watch that shit. Any movies on my watch list that I still need to watch? I actually do have a literal watch list on my phone. But let's see what's on there. It's not complete because it's sort of old, and I don't write things down on it every time I think about it because sometimes I don't remember it. Currently, the things on it are Anomalisa, Idiot Abroad, which I've seen most of, Buffy, Psych, Always Sunny, which I've also seen most of, Burn After Reading, Fight Club, The UK Office, Django Unchained, Cabin in the Woods, Adaptation, Raising Arizona, and The Guest. I don't even know what the fuck those last two are. Most of these are things that my friend Kevin has suggested to me, so I'm assuming that those last two are also that, because I respect his taste. So anytime he's like, hey, watch this, I put it on that list. Favorite activity to embark on in between 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That is such a... What the fuck what are you doing, Ben? These are such specific questions. I don't know. Sleep? Nah, I don't actually like to sleep during those hours. I'd rather be up earlier. I don't fucking know. How often do you panic that your phone's not in your pocket but you're holding it in your hand? That's happened a couple times. That's definitely happened before. See, this one looks like a thumbnail I would have made, but I didn't. These thumbnails are around the time right after I went to show them some stuff, because I showed them that I cut things out, add strokes, and blur the background. That's sort of what I was doing in the past, and Houston was like, yeah, I'll do that. Dan made this one, which I still really like. I think it's still really pretty. And I think it's like the one time he did something like that. Here's one I made. Yeah, this video I made in Colorado. So the same with this one, I think. This one as well. This one they watched me make. This Deadpool core one. What is the color you wish was your favorite but isn't? These are such weird questions. Probably purple. Because I used to say that purple's my favorite color, but in the back of my head, I always knew that blue was my favorite color. But, like, that's such a boring favorite color to have. But I've come to terms with it, that blue is definitely my favorite color. So, yeah, I guess purple. How far do you live from Benny, Dan, and Houston? Let's find out. With the old Google Maps. I am currently by car, including tolls, 12 hours and 34 minutes away from them, which is, how many miles is that? It won't tell me. I go to the end of the directions. Remind me to leave on. Oh, 832 miles. I don't know what that is in kilometers. Do the conversion yourself. I don't give a shit. I'm far away from them. more thumbnails. Why is Spider-Woman your favorite superhero? You're not being a dick. I'll tell you. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna be a dick and direct you to my Twitter, which the pinned tweet is an entire article on why she's my favorite superhero. It's a Medium article, which I think it's the one thing I've ever written on Medium, but here it is. Apparently it's a 4-minute read, so yeah. This is an article I wrote. Here's a little article I wrote about why I love Spider-Woman. Oh, there's a TLDR at the bottom if you want that as well. Apparently, I love Spider-Woman because she's a tortured character who, despite all odds, continues to thrive as a superhero in the crazy big Marvel universe. Yeah, I'll agree with that today. When did I write this? Last year. Anyway. Can you call Benny so we can co-host again? No, it's like 11:30. He's probably not up, and if he is, he's playing God of War. I'm sorry, I'm real stuffed up right now, apparently. You ever touch a big dog? Asking for a big dog. The big dog and I aren't friends, but I'm a nice guy, so I'll ask anyway. Yeah, my buddy Kevin has some big dogs that I've touched on occasion. The dogs I had as a kid were sort of medium and small sized. You can't decide on a favorite superhero. The thing I always have about favorites is they just sort of come to you. Like if you don't have a favorite and you sit down and try and think what's your favorite logically, it's not going to work. Until then, you don't have a favorite. That's the way I look at it. Like it's a feeling. Favorites are a feeling, in my opinion. Like Spider-Woman was my favorite when I was reading a bunch of Spider-Woman comics, fell asleep, had a dream involving Spider-Woman. It was not a sex dream. And when I woke up, I was like, yeah, Spider-Woman's my favorite superhero. And that was just my subconscious telling me that through the dream. My favorites don't always come to me in dreams. Sometimes it is sort of logical, but not like me sitting down and thinking about it. Like Horizon, when I decided Horizon was my favorite game, that was a little bit logical, but only because I had a feeling time and time again of just loving being lost in that world for no reason. Of course you can't measure feelings. You can't measure favorites, it's an opinion. Is Thanos the first actually terrifying villain in the MCU? Maybe. A lot of the MCU villains have tried to be sympathetic mostly. Or like misunderstood, you know? Not a lot of them go for pure terror. And if they do, they sort of fail at it. My favorite would be any character who kind of resembles Adam Sandler. That's upsetting. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Netflix universe. As do the movies. Kingpin's good. Yeah, I did this thing for a while where I would tilt the text. I don't know why. It looks fine. I haven't done it in forever. This one I'm not too proud of. Just sort of shit it out. Look at all these thumbnails. Where's my Rorschach thumbnail? Yeah, I like this one a lot. Text could be a little bigger, but I just like how this looks. Here's all the Ultimate Spider-Man shit. What did they roughly weigh in grams, and could you package them in several boxes somewhat easily? What the fuck? I don't know what my friend's dogs weigh. And no. Zachary Levi Shazam? Hell yeah. I'm down. I love Zachary Levi. He's a good boy. Yeah, Thanos is sympathetic. I didn't want to say that because it's a little bit of a spoiler. Not really, but yeah, because he's sort of sympathetic in the comics anyway. But of course, any good villain you can sympathize with a little bit, but he's still like, just the way that Thanos goes about things is very scary. This one looks pretty good. I like very good integrated use of logos with normal branding. Like, here's another example of that. Looking pretty good. This video was fucking annoying to make. Not because it's so long, partly because it's long, it just went through, there's like an ad shoved in it, and it went through a billion changes for a while. When we were still doing Know Your Universe, this is the font I used for the thumbnails on that. I think I eventually stopped using that font, but it's fine. What's my most controversial opinion about comics? Probably that I hate Squirrel Girl. Which is a bit of an exaggeration, but I don't really like Squirrel Girl that much. Yeah, I can see him, Spencer. If you think I'm ignoring you, I'm not. Unless I am. Dun dun dun. Look at all this shit. Oh yeah, and this is when the redesign happened, I think. Yep. I made thumbnails. I made like all of these thumbnails, but I didn't make all these videos. It's just Benny wanted like the first 4 weeks of thumbnails done, like back, just so that the page looked good. In fact, I did make a thumbnail for this one, but for some reason it won't upload. So I made all these boys. This one I still like. This was the first revival, the first episode of the revival of Know Your Universe. I think it's actually the first thumbnail I made for Comic Storian with the redesign. The history of Hydra. Mayonnaise, yay or nay? Hell yeah, I love mayonnaise. It's good quality condiment. So those are some thumbnails on Comic Storian. That's thumbnail talk with Dylan. Yippee-ki-yay. Has Rob released that video yet? I edited a video for Rob a little bit ago. I don't think he's released it. It was like a 5-minute, real quick thing. Like a rant. I'm not going to show it because I don't think if he hasn't uploaded it, he probably doesn't want it to be seen by anyone. But I think I even asked him on Skype. No, I didn't. I sent it to him. It was in March 29th. I finished it and sent it to him, and he was like, cool, looks good. Fucking... I don't think he's uploaded it. Maybe he stuck it in the middle of one of these videos. The reason I care is because I want to put it in my other videos I worked on playlist. Because I'm obsessive about keeping that updated, but it's fine. I do like Harry Potter quite a lot. I'm a Slytherin. Do I think Watchmen is as godly as many say? I think it is a very good book. Has very good ideas. So yeah, I think so. I think it's very, very good. Watchmen is quality. I didn't make any of these thumbnails. I don't work for Rob. Whoa, look at this one. It's just text. Should Marvel the recast Cinematic Universe Iron Man? Is this wow, this is bad. I'm sorry. This is hard to read. I think it's supposed to say, should the Marvel Cinematic Universe recast Iron Man? But your eyes go left to right. So it looks like, should the recast Marvel Cinematic Universe Iron Man to me. Fascinating. Anyway. Let's not. Here, we'll go to this channel, which I do literally everything on. Have I added this to my playlist yet?
Hold, well, wait, hold
We gotta
on.
let Rob look up inverted nipples.
Pause the damn video. I haven't. There we go. Oh, good. Someone caught that. I was gonna make a note about that, but Benny said protagonist when he meant antagonist multiple times throughout this video. You can go to Chowmaster yourself, bitch. I gotta. This channel hasn't been in production that often because Nat has been sick for centuries, which sucks. But she's getting better. And this channel is gonna come back in full swing when she is better, I think. At least I hope so. I like editing gaming stuff. But it's mostly just been the occasional discussion thing lately. But yeah. I make all the thumbnails, all the videos for this channel. It's all me. It's all this boy. I edit literally everything. Everything you see here was edited by me. Except this is a stream. So not that. And not this either. They stream on Twitch now, but yeah, ever since this video. 9 months, good lord. Do you like cheddars? Fuck yeah, I like cheddars. Love when you talk to them through edits. Thanks. I think it's fun. I want to do it more. But I like doing it more in gameplay stuff because I don't want to just correct them in discussion things because it's really not my place unless they're talking to me, you know? Like if Benny just oopsies on a word, I'm not going to be like, "You're stupid." I would do that if I was actually there, but I'm not, so. Yeah, I have some sort of Call of Duty video theories or some shit that they filmed that I have to edit. I don't know when that goes up. Haven't had time to do it yet, so I'll probably do it tomorrow. Yeah, Flash Fool, those are my favorite. Most of the time those happened either because it's not out of laziness, it's just because they ask too much sometimes. Or I think... Well, most of the time it's, I think me saying no is way funnier than the actuality of me executing on what they want. One of those times I did almost say no, but I actually put something in. I think it's one of these videos where Rob was wearing like a funny hat.
And then they do whatever it is.
Yeah, I think it's this one,
merge
actually.
into a singular being, and then they, you know, do the thing.
Welcome to Eligible Monsters Discussion Series.
Oh, hold on.
Rob in a plastic man costume.
I'm even.
Right.
This does get
Yeah.
posted elsewhere.
That's true. It
Yes.
does. Yeah.
So Top Hat Rob is here joining me today. He wasn't
Top Hat
here.
Rob.
He wasn't here last week.
Dude, I love that name.
Top Hat Rob?
Yeah.
There's a point. Maybe it's
Yeah,
not in this
backwards.
video.
That's why it
There's
fits
a
weird.
giant seam in it.
Oh.
Oh, he wears it
Gotta
through the
feel
whole
same,
video.
but, you know.
That sounds weird when you say there's a seam.
And
in
Natalie's ear infection has gotten so bad she now has a
Anyway.
hole in her.
There's a point in one of these videos where he's wearing that hat, and they're like, "Wouldn't it be funny if a bird hit him and it flew off?" And they were like, "Hey, Dylan, do that." And initially, I was just gonna be like, "No," but I did it, and it was funny. It was mostly because Rob gave me something to work with. He did like a head bobble and then act like he got hit, so it would have looked funny. Anyway, but yeah, I saw Infinity War by myself. Like the time you recorded yourself yelling at them. What? When was that? When was that? I don't remember half the shit I do. I remember one time in one of these videos, Rob and I had a discussion on Twitter about his new computer. And he back-talked me on the thing, and then I recorded something. Oh yeah, I do remember that Flash Pool. That was their idea. That was in the Overwatch videos that they did for a bit. That's in these. These were fun. I liked these a lot.
I'm so scared. Be gentle with me, Rob.
Oh God.
I think it's at the end. Yeah. Sitting there making excuses. Oh, I don't play McCree. Too bad. Neither does Natalie. Clearly. So, what's going on here? You guys suck. If you want to follow them on Twitter for some reason, these were fun. I totally forgot that I did this until the other day. I have on the reviews computer, sometimes I have my other videos I worked on playlist just sort of shuffling and looping, and one of those parts came up and I was like, oh hey, fun. Is that what your setup still looks like? Yeah, basically. The only difference is my my backgrounds are not all diva, which they're normally not all diva. I just did that for that bit. And all of the lighting, the computer looks different, I think. Let me go back to that. I wasn't looking at the computer.
I'm
I'm pretty sure the computer's way different now. Follow Natalie. Yeah, I rebuilt the computer, so instead of just nothing in this area, you would see like a big blue fucking mess right here. Because I changed the case out, got RGB fans, and put an RGB strip in there. That was when I got my new GPU. And I changed this backlight from spectrum cycling to blue, and I changed this to a custom blue layout as well. But I still have all the same peripherals, all the same monitors, all the same other shit. Thanks, Ben. That makes me feel nice. That's why I talked about that stuff in that episode. Just so if people had similar experiences, they could relate and feel less alone. Yeah, I think I did 3 of those. Yeah. Maybe 4? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't remember why.
Fuck you! God!
Not angry. Yeah, I did it here as well. On being such goofy ass. I'm pretty sure it was just because they knew I really liked Overwatch at the time, and Benny was like, it'd be funny if you did this, so I did it. And it was funny. I honestly probably could just slip myself into one of the episodes at the end, and they wouldn't know. At least for EM. I don't know if Benny screens every single video all the way through. Do you ever find random images on your computer that you don't remember where or why you used it? Not really, because I don't, here, I'll show my file link system. So this is the double date complete story folder. So you go into Comic Storian, Batman Rebirth, double date. And then normally, this one's a little unorganized, but this is sort of what they look like. I make an assets folder. These folders are auto-generated by Premiere. You make an assets folder, and that's where I dump all of the images, comic images and other images. So everything's sort of here for a reason. I don't just dump all my images in one folder. Everything's very organized. Hey, Jay. Oh yeah, I haven't shown the exporting in a while. I should probably do that. Ta-da! Look at it in all its glory. It's fucking wild. What nipple? This one? Yeah, it's a nipple, but it's pixelated, so it's fine. That video was going to be demonetized anyway. Admittedly, I could have pixelated it more, but, like, you could tell it's a nipple. It's a woman with one color, and then suddenly in one sharp area, a different color. We're just sort of talking about thumbnails a lot, Jay. While I wait on this export. Why is my scroll wheel not working? There we go. Yeah, I don't usually find random shit on my computer that often anymore because I'm so organized these days. These were the golden ages of Eligible Monster, in my opinion, when they were editing gameplay. Because I voiced my want. I think I would have ended up doing it anyway, but there was a point when I was at a convention with everyone, and they were talking about bringing back EM, and I was like, hey, I'd really like to do that. I want to edit gameplay a lot. because I'm a big fan of like Game Grumps and shit. So, and Natalie was like, "Hey, did you hear what he said? He'll do it." And so that's what I wanted to do, was like Let's Play editing. But Unit Premiere make the directories for you. I copy and paste them by hand every time. What directories do you mean? These ones, the ones that I said Premiere made are just like the motion, like just fucking weird like autosaves and motion graphics template media. I haven't even ever looked in these, but they're just like auto-generated stuff the Premiere needs to shit things out. Hello, Agrim. What you can do that's neat with Premiere, how organized is my desktop? There's nothing on my desktop. I don't watch Game Grumps that often, but I do watch Game Grumps. If the Grumps asked you to put stuff on screen, would you, or would you just say no? It depends on how relevant it is. It was the same thing with this. If they ask me to put stuff on screen, if I think it's funnier to say no, or I just can't find it, then I'll say no. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Things that are fun with Premiere, which I can't really show in action because Premiere is... These are all funny images that you will see in the Aurams forum, by the way. If you drag a folder into Premiere, it will make a bin with all the images inside of it. So if you have just like a shit ton of already organized things in like File Explorer, then Premiere will sort that all for you. It's quite nice. Are you okay, Spencer? I have like 60 Premiere templates with like so much shit, and they keep growing. I have different sequences for, you can see it here. This one's pretty small in comparison. Pretty sure the Comic Story template has like 5 sequences ready to go in it. But the Aurams Comics template has a final, which is just, it's basically a blank thing that's 24 frames in 4K. The On-Pod one has a lot of shit going on in it, in terms of like audio editing. And the What If one is just a 60 frames, 1080 sequence with, I think, a little bit of audio edit. They all have hard limiters on them, at the very least. I did see Infinity War on Thursday. We're not talking about it in this stream, because I'm sure not everyone has seen it yet. Good night, Ben. You should put a wolf job in one of your videos for 1 frame. No. Am I still doing What If? It's not canceled. I just haven't had time or want to. I've decided on the next episode, and it was on my iPad for a while, ready to read. But I just didn't. I couldn't get myself to read it. Because every time I would sit down to read comics, I would read that week's comics, and then the What If issue would be at the end, because it's W, and be like, I'm done. I don't want to read this. And I kept putting it off, and then I was busy, and, you know. It's not canceled. It's just on indefinite hiatus, I guess. Just when I can get to it. I definitely like doing it, because it makes me actual money. Which I need to remind myself. Because Benny throws more money into my keychain. Well, Mopey's Mopey. Adrian's Adrian. How dare you? What other shit can I look at? These videos are fun. All 3 of these. These 2 specifically. Not that this one's bad or anything, but I don't think there's a skit in this one.
Welcome to Natalie versus Robert. Brought to you by Nestle.
I just had a lot of fun. I think I edited this Arms one on stream.
I am an absolute monster, and I will not be defeated.
I had so much fun with these.
Bring it.
It's a good fucking time. I had a lot of fun making those. Okay, good to know, Jay. Benny actually asked about that earlier. We were on the phone, and he was trying to figure out how much to pay me this month, which is why he asked. He was like, did you do any... He calls them Dylan videos, which I find really cute. He was like, "Did you do any Dylan videos this month?" And I said no, and he asked what happened to that project. So I explained that, yeah, last thing I heard from you, Jay, was that you were trying to get ahead of schedule. So I sort of assumed that you were still trying to get ahead of schedule, which I can relate to. But yeah, they make us money, so. It was a fun series. It might come back, I don't know. I mean, the reason, like, basically nothing has come out on this channel except for the occasional discussion video / podcast thing is because Nat's been sick, and this is sort of Nat's project. A cool $2. It's probably more than that. I don't know, Grim. Sell your soul and watch both. I'd say Infinity War, just because it's a very dense movie. I haven't seen Deadpool 2, so, I mean, it's not out yet. But I feel like it's not going to be as chock full of shit as Infinity War was. So. Well, hello, friend of human. We're back on my channel now. How's that export coming? 20 minutes remaining. Jesus fuck. Okay, yeah, no, that's on par. It hasn't slowed down. Might be going a tiny bit slower since I'm streaming, but eh. Look at all these channels. Oh, Jay, you're not on here. Oops. I should probably add you. Let me put you in here. If I have... Oh, God. Oh, it's so bright. Fuck. You gotta go back to the old YouTube layout to add people. Do you have a custom thing? I think I just gotta... I don't think you have a custom URL. Let's stalk Jay. Jay, your icon is false advertising, I would like to say. Your son does not make your videos. You make your videos, so... There we go. Now you're on there. Wait, are you? Where'd you go? You're not on there. Never mind. Hold on. Add it. There he is. He's there now. It won't show up, but he's there now. There you are, my boy. False advertising. Absolutely livid. I have also been watching Chugger Conroy for centuries. I don't watch him that often anymore, but yeah. He was one of my main inspirations when I was doing Chowmaster. Night Theme is so nice and good. Let's go to my subscriptions and see if you people will judge me for anything. I'm just gonna scroll through them while I talk, and then... Oh, they're all like... I'm sure I don't even know what some of these are. They're in alphabetical order. Hey, look, it's Benny. Yes, I'm me. Oh, my head hurts. I'm gonna unsubscribe from Boogie because I don't watch his shit anymore. Unfollowed him on Twitter, too. Goofy ass boy. Yeah, Andrew Huang's great. I don't watch most of these people. I don't watch YouTube that often anymore. That's not true. I just don't watch some of these people. I mean, you can't watch all of your subscriptions. That'd be a fucking nightmare. Why is Curtis Judd's actual channel slightly more zoomed in than Curtis Judd audio? I don't have any asthma. I don't like asthma. I don't get it. It doesn't give me the tingles. Hey, look, my alternate account. My old alternate account. Look at all these YouTubers. This guy's pretty cool. He makes like mini docs about he makes mini docs about like people who live in small things, small homes. Unsubscribe to Comics Explained. Why would I do that? That's very rude. Hey, look, EM. The fuck is this? I think this is one of Kevin's old channels or something. What is this? I think this is a Maple Story channel. I'll probably unsubscribe from them. I think I unsubscribed from H3 the other day just because it was bad. They don't make good videos anymore. They're not funny to me anymore. That's okay though. Look at all this Film Riot shit. God. So much Film Riot shit. Who's this? I don't know this person. What are your videos? What did I subscribe to this human for? I don't fucking know. Well, it had to be for some reason. I'll keep subscribing. They have a new intro? What the fuck? I thought they just changed all their other branding. When did they get a new intro? Let me see. I've basically only watched their 10-minute power hour thing these days because it's really good. Hey, I'm oh shit! Yeah, they changed it. Oh, that's fucking smooth, dude. Holy shit!
Welcome back. It's time.
That's some 60 frames per second shit. I like it. Good. I'm a fan. This guy made like he screeched about Overwatch for a bit, and I thought it was funny. I don't like any of this girl's videos except, well, that's not true. I like some of her videos. She made a video about trying on all her glasses, which I also like copied completely. That's why I subscribed to her, because it was fun. Look at all this shit. Hey, it's Haas. Good little boy. Good nice boy. That's their logo? I never saw that. Looked at their icon before. The hydraulic press channel. Look at all these goofy men. Dead channel. Rip. Boy. What the fuck? What? I don't know this one. Who do you think will win the NBA championship? Fuck if I know. It's 12 a.m. here. Good, Jay. 60 FPS is just good for animations if you can handle it. Hey, look, the best band. Look at all this gay subscriptions. Lad Baby. Who's Lad Baby? I don't fucking know. It's fine. This is probably a good After Effects tutorial channel or some shit. Oh. I can't sleep. I'm waiting on this bitch-ass video to export. 4K videos take a long time to export. I'm not playing Flamingo. Fuck Flamingo. It's overrated. It's a good song, but Christ, KKV has so many other better songs. How about Only Acting? That's new and it's so good. How about Cat v Dog? It's just a funny good time in either language. How about the theme song? That's also good of theirs. Anyway, I'm not embarrassed by any of these subscriptions. I thought I would be embarrassed by some of these, but I'm really not. They're sort of good. I did like a house cleaning of my subscriptions like a year or two ago. Boy, I don't listen to any or watch any of these people that often. Oh, fuck yeah, Petscop. Dude, Nicky Jakey's the best. I found Nicky Jakey when he was real small, and he's not like huge now, but it's quality. Why do I have so many? I don't know. I just subscribe to people. If I've watched more than like 2 of someone's videos, chances are I will subscribe to them. My boy. God of War is incredible. I beat it. It's great. Play it. It's so good. I don't order you. I make suggestions, and you follow them. It's really your fault. God damn it. Now only acting is stuck in my head. I'm not going to my old channel. Eat ass. I haven't heard any of his music. Here's the person who should have won YouTuber of the Decade. Or year, whatever it was. I don't think it was decade. I don't think she was nominated for that. Hey, look. It's Scott. Hey, look. It's Sammy. Maybe it was decade. I don't remember. Play Avengers Infinity War. That's illegal on so many levels. Hey, look, it's Ricky. This guy frustrates me sometimes. He's an editor. And he thinks he knows everything about editing. It's a little... It's just a bit. It's just sometimes I like the guy, but sometimes he comes across like he thinks everything he does is the only way to do it, which is such a bad opinion to have with editing. Yeah, most people are big fans of the hat. Fuck you. Super Mega is way better than Game Grumps. And that's coming from someone who likes Game Grumps. Super Mega is incredible. Fuck off. Super Mega and Oni Plays are very similar to Game Grumps, but far better in my opinion. And they're very similar because they're all friends, so their senses of humor are very similar. Where's Smosh and PewDiePie, Daz Games, something big? Vlogbrothers are pretty big. I don't really watch their stuff anymore. Donkey's pretty big. I like the odd just people I know in here. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's all my subscriptions. Incredible. I know what Cow Chop is. I haven't really watched much of their stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of like gross out humor, you know. It's fine. Those are my subscriptions. Congratulations, you've seen them now. Let's go to Drake's. Let's go to youtube.com/comicdrake. God, fuck this export. Let's look at some videos that I did for Drake. I know all of those people, Agrim. Not a huge fan of Your Average Consumer. I can't get past the fact that every time he says, "What's up, guys? It's Your Average Consumer," I'm like, no, you're clearly not Your Average Consumer. You clearly get sent shit all the time by companies, and you're richer than the average consumer. Which I know is petty, but I am subscribed to MKBHD. He's very good and well deserving of the award he recently got. John Morrison, I think I used to be subscribed to. He's fine. I just think he's a bit much sometimes. He's very much a tech channel. Just sort of bland tech channel. And then Austin is just the epitome of bland tech channel. I don't find that guy funny at all, and his intro pisses me the hell off. Hey guys. I just don't like it. I know it's his thing, but like, it's grating to me. Do you know who Comic Storian is? No, absolutely not. Who the fuck is that? Hello, Caleb. I'm not saying I'm the average consumer. I'm just saying he's not. What about Linus Tech Tips? I am subscribed to Linus Tech Tips. Boy, does that man scare me sometimes. He's a very strange human, but I like the videos they make on occasion. He's sort of the last bastion for emotionless. Not emotionless. See, they do have emotion. It's just emotion that I don't care much for. My mom's not gay. That's why I'm here. I wasn't adopted. Here we go. Here's the era of me videos. I made this one, and 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 this one, maybe this one. I did make this one, and 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 this one. Ooh, this one, this one, this one, this one. This one, this one, this one, this one. Nope, not that one. Nope, I did make this one. Never mind. This one, this one. Maybe this one? Let's find out. Ralph is fine. I haven't watched a lot of his videos in a while. No, I did make this one. I told Benny my new channel will be called Comic Historian, and my screen name will be Lenny. My show will be called The Entire Story Series. Do it. I'm not flexing, I'm just... How is this flexing? I'm just showing what my job was for like 8 months. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm waiting on an export, which is only going to lead to another export. That's cool. I love Gwenpool. She's great. She's gone now, but not really. That's not a reference. I mean, I guess it's a reference, but that's just a series of words followed by more words. That describes anything. That's a dumb reference. Anyway. Of course there's a second export coming. I explained that earlier. This is just exporting the color graded footage, which has taken a fucking hour and 20 minutes so far. Well, longer than that, because I was exporting some before stream. And then we have to export the actual video, which is shorter than the raw footage, but at the same time, it has fancy graphics. Who are your top dedicated Let's Play channels? At the very top, they're not really a Let's Play channel, but they would fall under that category. Far From Subtle, which they do the show Video Games Awesome, which is more so what you would know them for. You probably don't know them, though, because they're sort of small compared to the other ones that I'm about to name. Probably under that, Oni Plays, and then Game Grump, or maybe Super Mega and Game Grumps are tied for me, honestly. I really like Matt and Ryan from Super Mega. I think they're really funny, but I don't watch as much of them gaming as I do the other two. I watch them about the same as Game Grumps these days. Well, I export the footage and then the video, because if I export just the video, then Premiere will crash, or the export will fail because of Lumetri. It's just dumb. Here's a fun thing. We're gonna have to wait for like 10 to 40 minutes on this screen right here, 100%. Why? Fuck if I know. That's just how it happens. That's how it works. What are you talking about, Alex? I did my fucking taxes. I tweeted about it. Who's Rad Brad? I've heard that name. I don't know. Cancel it? No. Why would I cancel it? I watch the Completionist very occasionally, and this is not a slight to him, I just really don't find his jokes funny. And it's not like, I don't think they're bad jokes, it's just they're not for me. We don't share a similar sense of humor. So whenever I watch the Completionists, it's purely just because I want to see, like, you know, what he had to complete in a game. Hey, look, a podcast that I was on.
Mostly Dylan,
logo
here and I, and we're gonna have a rotating third guest.
I was proud of my
today,
logo.
It's Chris.
You got Chris. He's
the
wearing
Wonder
my
Woman
Hamilton
is
shirt.
going to be what
That's my shirt.
The first Iron Man was.
My
for the
shirt.
cinematic universe. It's
This
a
is
good
filmed with
movie.
my G7.
It got all the beats
looks
right,
pretty
and
good.
That's an unpopular opinion.
He fucked it down to.
I think I agree with you. It got all the beats right, but the problem.
He fucked it down to 1080, and the color grading was weird. I think that's why I said this will look better next time. I promise. Which I don't remember if it did. Let's find out.
Or the other way, if you want that.
It looks a little better.
This is Drake.
It's just
my
out of
co-host.
focus.
I'm Comic Drake, also known as Trailer.
I fucked up the iris? No. Focus? Iris. Yeah. The iris wasn't big enough. I don't know. Whichever one controls how much is in focus based on the focus point. Because I focused on Ricky thinking that we would all be in the same field, but we're not. So Ricky and the background for some reason are perfectly in focus, but Drake and I are a little soft. Good to know, Jay. This podcast lasted for 2 episodes. Why? Ask Drake. I don't know. He keeps referencing it in conversation when we hang out as if I'm supposed to be the one that makes this podcast happen more. But no, not true at all. I'm not going to Rad Brad. Fuck you. And your Brad that happens to be rad. Look at all of Drake's videos. Brah. Brah. That's all of them right there. Every video. Did he change his... Oh, he changed his banner. It looks better now. Good job, Drake. You didn't know who Pro Jared was until you found out he was DK's brother. That's funny. Let's go to Scott. Click on Scott. I gotta say, I haven't told Scott this yet. He can find out. I don't care. I'm not a fan of this new banner. I liked the old one better. I think it's just a bit strange. I see what he's going for here, like the panels and shit. Oops. Oops. But I prefer the other one. The older one. I really like Scott's thumbnails. Scott's always been a very good thumbnail boy. Bring back this Scott. Bring back hatless Scott. Personally,
I believe that's pronounced David in school.
Big fan of hatless Scott. This is my ideal Scott. Right here. You're real funny, Alex. You're a hilarious man. You make funny jokes. Hatless glasses, Scott. That's a good Scott right there. Scott's not here, by the way. Hey, I did this one. I edited this one. I think that's the last NerdSync video I've edited. Oh no, I edited this one too. 4 months ago, Christ. You notice a very seeming lack of my video on here, which Scott has yet to release. Which I made like fucking 2 months ago. It's been done for centuries. How do I look in a hat? God awful. Hey look. This is one of my videos.
How are you doing, you wonderful nerd? Scott here,
That's
and
not me.
Jessica
That's
Drews.
me. Ew, this looks bad. This is my old camera, which is really shitty in low light, and I lit this really bad because this is like the first time I used this set.
Origin is more closely an alternate take on Peter Parker's as opposed to number 3, Jessica
is
Drews.
just so congested.
Jessica Drew is the original Spider-Woman
This
of
looks
Earth
fun.
616,
I like
and
this.
that's who we're going to be focusing on today. Alternate version.
I like something
Drew,
I did
bring
with,
him to join.
with parallels is I made, for each character, I made different backgrounds, which I thought was neat. I basically made thumbnails for each of them. There's a cat under my chair, Alex. Sent DK a friend request. He never answered. Later on, we got to talking. I made a joke about it. He was like, I assume people friend me to meet my brother. I was like, who the fuck is your brother? Who the fuck is your brother? God! When will your comic story and upload the continuation of Superman Batman wife thing in Action Comics 1000? Well, the next... What? The next Tom King Batman one comes out on May 4th, I think. And I don't know about Action Comics 1000. That's not me. Who's DK? He is a former editor for NerdSync, current editor for the Super Carlin Brothers, I believe. I don't know why I said brothers there. They don't say that. They say bros. Look at all these thumbnails. Look at this old template. I like this template. What's the one he's using now? Is that the one he's using now? No, he's using this one. This one's nice too. It's basically the same, but just with new branding. He's been slowly making the gray blue, which I can tell. These are videos I made. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, bros. Look at all this nonsense. Oh, hey, it's done. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I fell for the trap. I fell for the premiere trap. It's still on 100%. God damn it. The good videos are the ones you made. Thanks, I guess. This one's on my set, my old set. The season 2 show.
bitten by a radioactive spider, which granted right.
See? This is my first apartment that Scott's in. Where am I? Do I show up? No. He shows up in my video, but I don't show up in his, apparently. He just mentions that I'm on his set.
Today we're on the Show with Issues set to talk about a female spider-themed superhero. Can you guess who it is? That's right, Silk.
Ha 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 ha. Your premiere doesn't do this? Yeah, my premiere seems to have more problems than most. I don't fucking know. It's only been doing this lately. I'm pretty sure if I hit cancel, it would shit out the file just fine, but I'm a little pussy. A little pussy bitch. I'm worried that if I do that, I'd have to wait the hour anyway. 'Cause like I can see the file and it's 9 gigs on the other screen. But it can't play it because it's not done compiling yet. What would your reaction be if it showed 101%? I would stab my computer and run. What did you roast? A good brisket? Hey. Hey, this is me. Hey. Hey.
It's everywhere.
Hey.
Like in the Channel 52 news backups, and
Hey.
perplexed me for.
Hey, that's me. Hey. Hey, this is Scott on my channel.
Okay, I will
Ew.
admit, comic books are
bad.
this is
Bad.
Effective
Bad.
reader.
Bad. All bad. Bad. Awful.
bad and bad. Ew, everything's bad.
You had to read.
Bad. Anyway. Bad. Fuck you, Flashpool. Don't look at it, Adrian. I told you not to. Let's go watch Caitlin's stream. What the hell? Oh, this is mobile.
Infinity Wars.
Here, we're watching
He
Caitlin's
says
stream now.
That's not the Thanos that he knows, and they changed Thanos too much, and meh, 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 and being a purist about it. But for me, I don't know. I feel like with mainstream movies, I try to take it at the merit of it is a movie, as opposed to.
This won't happen that long, I promise.
You know,
I just
think
wanted
Marvel's
to.
done
I
a
just
really
want to
good
goof on
job
Caitlin
finding
for a
the balance
second.
between the comics and the movie adaptation. You know, it tends to stay true in spirit to the comics. But I will say,
I don't hide shit, Jay. I'm not ashamed.
Infinity Wars does go pretty far off of Infinity Gauntlet and the original Infinity
Someone should
Wars.
get her to host you. You
Thanos
can't do that on
is
YouTube.
Very,
That doesn't exist.
Very different as a character, and I understand.
I'm gonna poach people from Caitlin's stream.
Erm.
There it is.
It's Erm. Hey Erm, how are you? Hey Caitlin, I'm streaming your stream right now, and it's wicked and wild. Where are you What? How did I go out of focus? There we go. We're back. Where are you streaming my stream? Because I'm gonna stream streaming my stream right now.
Oh God.
And also, I agree with Samantha
going deeper.
Warren. I do think that this Thanos works within the comic world.
What is
that
this
they've
Segoya-ass
created.
shark?
Okay, so Erm is streaming me on YouTube right now, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt Danganronpers, but hang on.
I screwed it all
Hold
up, guys.
Really quick.
I
We're
goofed
gonna
on her too
stream
hard.
Auram streaming us really quick.
Too much is happening.
How often do you stream my streams?
I guess I could just say it.
Comics.
This would be the first time streaming your stream, Caitlin, if you're listening to
I
this.
see you, Come through,
Oh
That's
God.
not the right one.
That sounded weird
There
for
we
a
go.
second there.
Live editing.
Ugh.
Woo!
Is this export thing? No.
There I am. Why am I here, Auram?
I don't know.
Okay, guys, it's time to go over and raid Auram.
This is
Hold on,
insane.
really quick.
Oh God.
We're gonna go to Booty Inception. Hold up, Bootyception.
Let me pull up OBS as
And
well.
there we go. There's
Here's
Come through,
There's OBS as well. So now that's there.
Y'all, this is pretty intense.
This is a big mess.
Streamception right now.
Oh God.
Come through, Gordy. Oh yes, Gordy-chan. I'm scared. Wait, hang on. Hey guys.
Oh God.
Okay, I got it. Live chat replay, whatever.
Why did I don't see her message in the
what
chat.
Up?
What the hell happened?
What up? Whoops, wait.
There it
That
is.
was- I think I just had a
Right.
stroke on
I need
the
to see it so I
keyboard.
could mod her.
What up?
Oh, the
My
delay
brain
is like 4 or 5
breaking.
seconds. This
Hey,
is
Flashpool. Flashpool,
crazy.
you better get your ass over here now. This is a big mess. It is, Auram, but
What
I
is
think this
happening?
describes us because we're both a big mess. Yes. This is terrible.
one problem
This
here. She doesn't
lady
use dark
scares
mode.
me. What?
Absolutely disgusting.
What? I'm so nice and not at all scary.
I didn't see that. Leave her alone.
I'm surprised that people are afraid of me.
I guess I
Someone
could just
say,
look at the chat on her
"Hey,
stream.
Druid,
I don't have to look up.
How are you? Aw,
This
I
is so
haven't streamed
strange.
on YouTube in so long. They fear your power. Well, I mean, they call me the sea monster for a reason.
How long can
Fifth
this go on?
Horseman, what up?
This is a game of chicken right now.
Auram, so goddamn true. It is.
Either
is
she
true, Erm.
leaves or I
It's
leave.
So true. Also, I don't have the sound on your stream, Erm.
One of those two will
Because
happen.
I'm afraid of the echo. But I'm gonna see what happens if I turn the sound on.
Right now.
So goddamn true. It is.
Either she leaves or I leave.
I can hear you now, Erm.
I like that that's the one part she listens to.
Ooh, you know what?
You'll be fine,
this is
Katie
a really
Poo.
fun one. Do you guys? So I usually do funny voices
Live
on my
with it.
streams. Do we want to pick a funny voice that we should do? Should we do a funny voice?
I'm gonna try
I
something.
like
That that's the one part she listens to. I want to see if that like echoes into the ether.
It's
Hi,
weird
Caitlin.
listening to myself talk. Like I can't even edit my videos. I hate how I sound so much.
I'm gonna try something.
What are you trying?
I want to see if that like echoes. It worked vaguely. It's
Oh,
not.
Is it gonna echo into the ether?
It's not. It's not quick enough. I want it to be quick. I want to see if we can hear that through the ether.
No, Auram, I'm actually reading both chats.
This is
So
many
I'm reading
levels
my Twitch
deep.
chat right now, and I'm
Adrian.
reading your chat right now.
It worked vaguely. It's not. It's not. It's not. What the fuck is
I
going
want it to
on
be
now?
clear. I wanna see if we can
Something.
hear that through the
This is Flashpool's fault. What
I
the hell
don't
was
wanna
that?
hear
Somebody
this through the
subscribe.
ether, Erm.
Thanks,
Why
Luis.
are you guys scared of me when we should all be scared of Erm? Erm is the one who triggered the streamception.
I blame
Samantha
Flashpool.
Warren wants me to do Stitch. Okay, I'll do Stitch. Ohana means family. Means nobody is left behind. House.
It's a good Stitch voice.
Erm is the one who triggered the streamception.
I blame Flashpool. This is scary.
Flashpool?
Nah.
Flashpool, what did you do?
Flashpool said he was gonna go to your stream, and then he did, so I followed. Good Stitch voice.
Right? It's a really good Stitch voice.
this 10-second delay. Oh hey, this is done. Hold on. Oh god, no, I can't.
Flashpool, why did you start this?
Can't kill it.
said he was gonna go to your stream, and then he did, so I followed.
Oh my god.
It's a really good Stitch voice. This 10-second delay.
This 10-second delay is so trippy, Erm.
I have to be careful what I say now, because Twitch can hear it, and Twitch doesn't like you saying little
never
bad
be
words.
killed, Erm.
So
You know that more than anyone.
everybody be Twitch appropriate.
Satan loves me.
Put on your
This
suits.
10-second delay is so trippy, Erm.
I have to be careful what I say now, because Twitch can hear it, and Twitch doesn't like you saying little bad words. So
You know that more than anyone.
if this were really chicken, you'd
Everybody
both be dead. I guess technically I
curse
failed
a lot on Twitch.
because I went away.
Like a lot.
You can curse, but you
Yeah,
can't
I
like
we-
you can't
I've said
say
the
as
C
much
word
as you
so
can on
many
YouTube.
times. So many.
If this were really chicken.
They crack down on it more.
I guess technically I failed. Because I went away.
Erm and I are too similar. We'll
You
kill
can
each other
curse, but
doing
you
this.
can't,
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
You can't say as much as you can on YouTube.
So many.
Fucking
They crack down on it more.
Premiere.
YouTube is hot. You need to worry about. Twitch is fine AF.
Premiere.
This kid, what?
Oh, absolutely.
Work.
Oh, hey, Disc Kid. Wait, now y'all are leaving and going over to Erm. Erm, you're
Yeah,
such a jerk.
everyone come here.
I get
Hell
people in my
yeah.
chat over here on Twitch.
Look at
and they
me
all migrate over.
sort of edit.
This kid, what? The two universes are meeting.
It's an incursion.
Well, Erm's friends.
Yeah, everyone come here. Hell yeah. Look at me.
I don't want to spoil any parts of this video. I'll skip to a frame where I'm not doing anything.
The two universes.
You can call me Erm, that's fine.
It's an incursion.
Well, Erm's friends. I totally lost my train of thought because the streamception is freaking me the frick out.
There we go.
There is no loyalty here, Mr. Giggles. None at all.
You can call me Erm, that's fine.
You are Erm.
I was talking
I've
to
been
Jay,
calling
not you,
Erm
Caitlin.
since I met you.
Ah!
Wait, you may have asked me to stop calling you Erm.
No, I never asked. This delay is gonna be the death of me. No.
There's no loyalty here, Mr. Giggles.
Erm's
None
firm.
at all.
This is that sea monster,
You are Erm.
I
Caleb.
was talking to Jay, not you,
Erm
Caleb.
since I met you.
Ah.
Wait, you may have asked me to stop calling you.
There are echoes
No,
and
I never
echoes and
asked.
echoes.
This delay is gonna be the death of me.
Echo!
No.
It's really fun, like waiting and listening for Arm's response. Like
I don't
it's
even
really,
know, like-
really fun.
I feel like a fourth dimensional being right now, just talking in
Kodada is
the
still
past
here.
and the future at the same
Kodada,
time. God,
I
fucking.
appreciate
Thanks
you.
for the subscription. It scares me every time. I couldn't catch the name that time. I'm sorry.
It's really fun
But thank you.
waiting and listening for Arm's response. Like,
I don't
it's
even know,
really,
like-
really fun.
I feel like a fourth dimensional being right now, just talking in
Kodada is
the
still
past.
here.
If you're scared, then it's working.
You are a fourth dimensional being, Auram. You are.
couldn't catch the name.
Good,
that
I'm
time.
glad.
Sorry. Thank you.
You are a fourth dimensional being. You're like a really insecure, neurotic Mr. Mitzel-Pitlick. That's who you are. Aw.
We've ascended.
Scared, but it's working.
You're Pitlick.
You are Dr. Manhattan. Hell yeah.
Good, I'm glad.
You are
This is like, with the delay, it sort of sounds like we're actually having a conversation, but as I'm saying things, it doesn't feel like that.
We've ascended.
This is how fourth dimensional beings communicate.
Dr. Manhattan. Hell yeah.
I'm Dr. Manhattan. Well, fine. I am naturally
Thanks,
blue and I
Samantha.
walk around in the
It's
nude.
sort of
I
so
think-
I guess
We're
it's
actually
fit.
having a conversation, but as I'm saying things, it doesn't feel like that. I'm doorman.
I know,
hell
it
yeah.
doesn't feel like we're actually talking and responding. Like I'm listening and waiting. It's like I'm responding to an answering machine almost.
We're playing stream tag.
Samantha Warren is one of mine. You're taking my sharks. I'm just kidding.
We're sharing
My
them.
sharks should go subscribe to because is pretty magical and pretty freaking amazing.
How long is this? Okay, that's not bad.
I'm responding to an answering machine almost.
We're playing stream tag.
Stream tag, you're it. Bitch, you can't catch
This is
me.
too much. I
Bitch,
sort of
you
want to
can't
put
catch me,
OBS on the
Ern.
screen as well. Oh, she's gone. Does that mean I won? Oh, she's back. It's like on the news when they pause to wait for the day. It totally is, Jay.
Bitch, you can't catch me.
I sort of want to put OBS on the screen as well. Oh, she's gone.
Hey, Aaron B.
Does that mean I won? Oh, she's back.
It doesn't mean you
Sorry,
won.
Jay.
It just means I'm
On the
playing
news
tag
when
and
they
you're
pause to
not.
wait for the day. Oh, you were playing tag. Oh, okay. I get that now. Well, then I also got up.
The woman is still reading your chat.
There's no reference for that, but...
Hey, Aaron B.
Damn it, she's a mod, so she can do
Somebody
that.
should follow so they can trigger my shark.
Oh, you were playing tag. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was playing tag with you.
Well, then I also got up.
Oh, okay. I guess you did. I don't believe you,
Damn it, she's a mod, so she can do that.
Yes.
I love that this is the most amount of communication that we've
my
had
sharks
in
are
months.
going over and following you, okay? Some of yours should come over here.
That's
what do
fair.
they call themselves? The mermerms?
They're the baby
The
bald
murmurs?
boys.
The worms? What are they?
Baby
What are
bald
their
boys.
names?
The most amount of communication that we've
My
had
sharks
in
are
months.
going over and following you, okay? Some of yours should come over here.
That's
what do
fair.
they call themselves? The mermerms?
They're the baby bald boys.
The baby bald boys.
There it is.
The baby bald boys. The baby bald boys.
Oh, that's one of hers. Okay.
Oh man, the baby bald boys.
You oily.
It's good.
Don't describe them as oily.
Good time.
No.
The baby bald boys.
Oily. There it is. Oily's not a good word.
The oily baby bald boys.
Oh, that's one of hers. Okay. Maybe I should read the Twitch chat
okay,
as well.
so what I do over on my channel
Twitch chat.
is
Oily.
Sir, I'm trying to self-promote.
It's delay.
Not a good word.
The oily
Just scream constantly and the delay will fucking...
So
Murder.
what I do on my channel is that on Wednesdays we read comic books, like
It's
the
right
new
here.
comic books to come out
The
that
link
week,
is right
and talk
here.
about them. And then over on my
I'll
channel,
post it.
we cover like entire arcs and try to fit them into 5-minute segments. We're going to be embarking on One Piece pretty soon, so that should be interesting. And then we do live readings
Sorry,
and
Rad
reviews
Fordra.
mostly. So
Twitch
that
chat.
me.
Trying to whisper because I don't want to. She's plugging right now. Always be plugging. What's up, guys?
Aw,
It's me,
thanks
your
for the
boy,
promo,
Auram's
Auram.
Comics.
That's appreciated.
I just lost 7 years of my life doing that.
Hey, his name is Rad Fedora. That's the nickname I gave
Oh, that's
him.
fair. She's plugging right now.
I'm plugging.
What Discord? Oh,
What's up, guys? It's me,
the Twitch
your boy,
stuttered.
Auram's Comics.
Hey guys, that's Sea Monster here.
Good.
Back at it again with another.
Oh, jeez.
Without further ado, I bring you Streamception.
Her channel is That Sea Monster. I also linked it. I have nothing else to do. Like, what the hell? My computer just fucking freaked out for a second. I'm literally just waiting on an export, so I don't have anything else to do right now. This is why this stream is happening.
Oh
What
my!
was that? That was
Thank
fancy.
you, Fancy Teeth. Fancy Teeth in here. Oh, Fancy Teeth in the Twitch chat with the baby bald boys.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, Jay, for the representation.
Just fucking freaked out for a second.
I'm literally just waiting on an export. None of you are popular enough to plug each other yet. Fuck you, Diskin!
Thanks.
We have the same amount of viewers. We can plug each other, it's fine.
Wait, there's an oily baby bald boy.
Apparently,
Is this real? Is this
well,
real
whatever.
life?
Apparently the Twitch stream is real bad quality
None
now.
of you are popular enough
After
to
my
plug
computer
each other
freaked the
yet.
hell out.
Diskin?
We're fucking Diskin. Diskin is such a dick.
More like Dick Kid. Am I right?
Dis Whippersnapper, we are of the appropriate size to be
God.
plugging each other. Okay, Diskid? Okay?
That's a lot of troll
We're
faces
small
in
channels.
that Twitch chat.
Real bad quality.
We gotta help each other. Nobody else will. We're fucking Diskid. Diskid is such a
It's like two civilians in the battle for New
Yeah.
York giving each other a high five.
Stop spamming troll emotes, Dis Whippersnapper. I'll give you 3 guesses as to who Dis Whippersnapper is.
Plug what?
Somebody
The
asked if I
Discord?
lived in Japan. I do not live in Japan.
I
I
like the
just
Discord.
go there a lot. Like a lot.
Hold on.
Two civilians.
Like I probably go there too much, but you know. Stop spamming troll emotes.
How the fuck do I... Oh,
I'll give you 3
do I not have permission? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Wait, no.
Plug what?
Invite.
I have a Discord.
Discord?
Yeah, I got.
Generate new link. Copy.
Go there too much, but you know.
There. There's a Discord that some schmucks on my stream made. Click on it if you dare.
Dis Whippersnapper. Okay. All right. Hang on. We're going streamception right now because
Oh, no.
I'm gonna get the link to my Discord.
Oh, fuck.
Bam! Look at it. Look at my Discord.
Too
I'm gonna
many
invite y'all.
Discords.
You're all invited.
Everyone go to
Bam.
everyone's Discord.
Copied. Y'all invited. Okay.
Well, we have a bot. What the hell? We have a bot in my Discord now. I don't know what the hell goes on in my Discord. It's not even really my Discord. I just sort of showed up one day. Someone made it.
Everyone go to everyone's Discord.
Everyone's
Boy, this is
going
fucking
to
wild.
everybody's Discord
It's
now.
growing.
I'm going to your Discord right now.
Holy shit.
What the hell? We have a bot in my Discord now.
Join the stream.
Someone's in the
boys.
voice channel! Ah!
What's up, boys?
Discord. I just sort of showed up one day. Someone made it. Boy, this is fucking wild.
I'm going to your Discord right now.
No, this is my grandma comics, dude.
Yeah, that's right. Holy shit. Yo.
Someone's in the voice channel. Ah!
Do you want to escalate this even more?
I feel like if I join the voice channel, it'll ruin everything.
What's up? I'm in the voice channel.
It
I'm in the
won't-
voice channel
it-
of your Discord.
It won't be
Erm.
funny anymore if I join the voice channel.
I'm in the voice channel of your Discord.
My grandma comics.
I am your grandma.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna join I'm gonna join it.
Oh, is here.
Oh God,
Hey,
this was a mistake.
Everything is a mistake when you really think about it, Auram.
Why did this why? Whose idea was this?
Samantha Warren just said that the only thing that would make this better is if Benny called and yelled at us, and then Rob called to yell at you.
Oh no.
Oh, hi.
I'd say things, but it's 12 a.m. and I don't want to wake my parents.
It's fair. I don't like hearing myself.
This is why I muted.
I've muted your stream.
You muted my stream? How dare you?
I'll turn it back on, but it's gonna like cause nightmare horrors.
Cool Dada, is this the killing game? I don't like hearing myself.
Jesus Christ, this is bad. There's so much happening.
How dare you? This the whole thing is nightmare worthy. I don't like hearing myself.
I need a
Cool
laptop.
Dada, Grim, I am 87 years old. I know I don't look it, but
She's 27. She's 27.
I'm not 27.
False,
I'm
it's lies.
86.
If she was 27, how could she have a 19-year-old grandson, idiot?
Yeah,
Dylan, this is the most interaction you've ever had with us.
This was a bad idea. There's too many people in this voice channel.
Dylan, this is the most interaction.
Don't call me by my God-given name. How dare you, sir?
Don't you call my grandson by his goddamn name, you piece of shit.
Oh God, no.
How's this export going? I'm stuck here for at least 50 minutes.
That's right. You started a game of chicken with your grandma.
It was not intended to be a game of chicken. It's just our personalities made it that way.
You said it's a game of chicken. You turned it into a competition.
I said, I guess it's a game of chicken.
This is chaos.
Everyone overload it. Everyone just start talking.
Oh no.
Discord servers will fall.
Ron Deb, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
This is the best birthday gift for you ever.
Is it? Am I drop frames? No, okay, I'm good.
This is the best stream. Why do I have so many viewers right now?
I have like, mine shot up to 20 and then everyone left.
Yeah, everybody's over here now.
It's probably because you're a girl. Everyone's like, there's a girl.
Everybody in the Twitch chat.
Because Caitlyn was a girl,
Everybody in the
she gets
Twitch
automatically
chat.
4 viewers.
There's a girl.
There's a girl.
Because
I am barely a girl. I am a monster first and a grandmother second.
I'm barely a guy, but no one will see that. It's not very apparent.
You're a guy. You're my wonderful guy grandson.
Grand guy.
My grand guy.
It's very different connotations.
Go read.
Oh, my grand guy.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Thor misses you, Dylan.
I miss him. He's a good pup.
And Thor's the best dog.
I agree.
And he misses you. That's all you have to. So you have to come visit Colorado so you can reunite with Thor.
I'm sure I will at some point. Tell Ben to get me a plane ticket.
Oh yeah, Thor.
Yikes, comics dude.
Comics dude. Okay, if you guys, if what is saying is true.
Okay.
And everybody's just coming on over here because I'm a girl. Y'all need to follow me right now, okay?
Okay, that's it. That finally killed that annoyance.
Well, it's sort of
shameless self-promotion.
my viewers shot up briefly, but then it just sort of went back to normal. It's not like everyone's left, but
it's evened out a little bit. It's evened out a little bit.
Yeah.
Glimes the Smithy, Danganronpa.
No, this is madness.
I'm doing this in the Danganronpa category.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's my hair.
That's Spider Gwen.
But doing this in the Danganronpa category.
I take half responsibility for this.
Spider Gwen.
Only half.
Why am I being told to leave?
By
Who's
whom?
being told to leave?
Me,
Who's this?
by your bot.
By your bot? Oh, I think
My
that's just
bot?
a random message.
Oh, Oh no!
I didn't
yeah,
set this
that's
Discord
random
up. I have
method.
no control over this shit. I technically have moderator
It-
privileges,
it's-
but
It's
Wow,
it's a joke
rude.
it's supposed to be
Auram,
run
I
away.
cannot believe you would be so rude.
I didn't make this.
Wow.
So like
That's
3 of my
absolutely
regulars
illegal.
made this, and then they invited me, and I've reluctantly joined.
Wow. Wow.
It's because this Discord's chaos.
It is.
Leave as fast as you can.
This is chaos. It's amazing. It's like you guys have a whole Chaos Emerald running this
I don't
show.
even. The problem is most of these people have different names in Discord, so I don't even know who the fuck they are.
I know.
And turning that off.
I'm glad of it.
This is pretty amazing.
Uh,
This was pretty amazing.
It's all over. The
Again, what is
thing,
the
man.
name of the woman's channel? I have a name. It's the Sea Monster.
Or Caitlyn.
Or Caitlyn.
But who's gonna search up Caitlyn?
Or
Just puts in Caitlyn on YouTube.
Caitlyn is the most basic bitch white girl name on the planet.
Not Jennifer is.
Jennifer. That basic asshole.
Jennifer,
The name of the woman's channel is That Sea Monster. On everything. Y'all should come over and say hi.
Except
I need
Discord,
to-
because it's not that Sea Monster, it's just Sea Monster.
It's just
No, it's that Sea Monster on Twitch. And
That Sea Monster on Twitch. Not on Discord. On Discord, it's just Sea Monster. And we all live at SeaWorld. I really like puns, you guys, and I have a problem.
yes, you do. You do have a problem.
Good night,
No,
Jay.
yeah,
Because
no.
you're white.
That's the first step
In pun recovery?
yeah, is admitting you have a problem.
Repunvery?
Don't. No.
Oh,
But why?
Stream went very different directions.
Oh, stream's dead for me.
Oh, hey, it's Comic Drake. Hey, Drake.
What the fuck? Hi,
It's
Drake.
here.
Drake is here. This just got better.
Drake.
It's
So,
Drake.
Hi, Drake.
somebody here said they were going over to watch Caitlyn's stream, so I followed as a goof, and it led to everyone joining my Discord, and now we're all in voice chat together, and it's a goddamn nightmare. I'm just waiting on an export.
Tell Drake to join the Discord.
Up. Drake, I met you that one time at San Antonio PAX,
Here you
and
go,
then
Drake, if you want to join.
I followed you on Facebook. I like your posts sometimes. That's about it. Anyway.
I've seen you
again-
guys converse on Facebook.
Yeah, we've conversed on Facebook.
Yeah. I observe.
they're so naked.
Then go to sleep,
Drake,
Jennifer. Oh god, one sec.
Drake's like, oh god, this bullshit. Oh my god.
Editing
I've watched
software.exe
maybe
and
3
stop
of your
working.
videos. I don't think
Hey, Neoclassical, what's up?
Now Drake has to stream
Yeah, Drake has to stream now.
to complete
Drake's
the
turn.
Triforce.
Yo, a Grim, thank you for subbing me.
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap.
I also enjoy that this whole time my stupid podcast thumbnail of a Tony the Tiger fursuit has been on your screen. I enjoy that.
That's pretty special. Pretty damn special.
My ears.
What is that? Stop that.
Guys, Iron Man's entrance from
That's Drake.
Enters.
Is that the yodeling kid?
I ate a yodel boy.
Oh, that is
Yodeling?
Drake. What the hell, Drake?
Who's
Put that
yodeling?
dead meme away.
I just discovered the meme.
Of course you did. 2 months later.
No. Okay,
Yodeling
so
Yodel
I
Boy was at Coachella, okay?
What?
Yes.
He's god tier.
So I was at Anna's place the other night, and she couldn't wake me up, so she started playing this yodeling boy in my ear. But I knew
You
about
just found Yodel Boy?
yeah, but I knew that he went to Coachella.
Oh, he did?
Apparently.
Yeah, but I didn't know what this yodeling boy was. So
Wait,
Yodeling boy.
Like,
You
you're
were
just sitting
asleep
there like,
and
why is
He's
this
working on a
boy
new
right here
album
in
right
Coachella?
now.
What is happening?
Yodel
You were
album.
asleep and somebody woke you up yodeling.
No, I was asleep at my girlfriend's place, and she needed me to leave so she could go to school and lock her door. So she woke me up with a little yodeling boy in my ear.
Beautiful.
the first and last
That's the
time
only
is
way to
just
wake up a
travel
loved
overviews.
one, really. That's how you know.
That's the
So-
perfect way to transition from dream to reality.
So this is a stream of a stream where everybody's talking in a Discord
Yeah.
during the stream.
Yeah, it's called Streamception. I named it.
It's really
Caitlin, do you
upsetting.
remember whenever at PAX when we had like 15 people periscoping at once?
Oh God.
Yes, yes, I remember that.
Is that at dinner?
Yeah, remember how that was a terrible idea?
It's a fucking nightmare.
That was
I wish I
awful.
had a guitar.
This
with
is
me.
much better though.
Yeah, this is only 2.
No, I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta go to Scarborough Fair tomorrow.
Okay. Good night, Drake.
Oh,
Bye, Drake.
lucky.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dylan, we got you a ticket for not today.
What?
For we're going again some other weekend. We're getting you a ticket.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you so much.
I got 2 free ones now. So
Dope.
Anna and I are buying you another ticket, and
Hell yeah.
Scott and Amara are gonna come. It's gonna be a Comic Boy Spalooza.
Yay! I'll try and find like something to wear.
That's the one. Okay, good. Have fun with whatever this is.
All right, bye, Drake.
Bye, friends.
I'm gonna go sleep because I'm a delicate little boy.
Goodbye, delicate
Don't
little
waste
boy.
your money.
I'm
Bye,
going
Kane.
to send a super chat
What? Don't do that.
after this because
your
I
money.
don't want to show my credit card information.
That's
I
probably.
thought I
already
could
already
go to
gave you
PayPal
Barclays.
and be cheeky about it, but
Oh shit!
You should just take a picture of your credit card and put it in the Discord for safekeeping.
no, guys,
Just in case you need it.
don't do that. It doesn't make sense.
You know, you could
Just
just
so you don't-
hop
just
on your
so you-
phone and do a super chat that way.
I
You
actually
ask her
don't
really
use
nicely
Podcast
and she'll
on my
do
phone.
it.
It's really annoying.
I don't know why this quality is like this. I'm gonna
Stupid
fix it.
super
There we
chat
go.
system.
That's fine.
Fix the quality of the video, Dylan.
I fixed it. God, this was my computer. Who the fuck keeps sassing me like that? Identify yourself.
What's
Speak
this
to Bald Boy Prime with respect.
Boy.
Well,
I'm
We're
glider
gonna get-
boy. You'll never know.
we're gonna get
You
going
Adrian? You're
so that
Adrian.
we
That's-
can
that's-
play Danganronpa.
It's code for
and
Kite
I
Man.
can send you a
Oiliest baby
super
boy.
chat without showing you my credit card information. Hang on,
It
I'm
could be
gonna
a
wait.
little
Hold up.
basic
I'm gonna
end
switch
game.
to my happy little shark. Bam.
Spoiler alert, everyone's gonna be a clone.
Yeah, I was about to say the
Happy little shark is there. Go get my wallet. Oh,
Why is your OBS black? How'd you do that? Oh, she's gone.
Okay.
Well, this is less chaotic now.
Finally.
Guys, it's the cool kids.
It's one
chat.
stream now. Hey everybody, go over to my channel. I make Captain America AMVs.
Fuck no. Spider Woman's his favorite superhero, so that's how you know he has good content.
Yeah. Spider
Do you
Woman.
make Roblox Let's Plays?
Absolutely. Every day.
Yes, you should do that.
Can you do fidget spinners tricks?
No.
Hey, remember Minecraft?
Garbage channel.
I would, but I lost my fingers in the war, so I can't spin.
Auram is here.
Dylan, send them to your Chow Master channel.
Why would I do that? They can find it their own way. Hi, Thor.
Just do a Knack Let's Play channel.
Come up here. Mama. Thor, look what I got.
GNA? That's not a thing. Doorman is not my favorite superhero. Doorman's just good. He transcends favorite.
Auram, Thor is here.
I see him. He's nice and good.
He's so good.
What a
Oh,
what a
he's
I'm
large
so
dog.
glad he's 1,500 miles away from me.
Dylan, you should cosplay
Okay,
as Foreman.
You wanna go?
You just
You wanna hang out? with us?
cosplay as Doorman. You just put on like a black spandex suit and you're done.
Or when will you do your Power Girl cosplay?
Never. Unless
Thank
she
you.
gets a
What about your
cool new
Spider-Woman
redesign costume.
cosplay?
I did do a Spider-Woman cosplay.
Oh.
We need picture evidence. Also, remember that time you dressed up as a suicide bomber for a school project?
What? What?
What?
I don't remember that.
Just bring your homemade clock to school.
Slip that in there. There is photo evidence of my Spider-Woman cosplay that
Where?
youtube.com/comicdrake took.
I'm kidding, it was a creeper. You showed us on stream.
Oh! I didn't make the connection from... Okay, Suicide Bomber, I get it. That's funny. That makes
That
more
wasn't even
sense
my
now.
joke. Someone else
There
said
we
that.
go.
Thanks for the $10, Caitlin.
You're welcome. Don't
You
you mock
realize
my
they-
$10 that I sent you?
Easy
donate
mode.
to this kid's stuff.
Caitlin, you realize they updated the YouTube app to do super chats, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I think they did that a while ago. It's fine.
Well, it's been a while.
I admire the effort. It's like the $10 is worth more.
Did you know if you type your social security number on
You were
Discord, it'll
such a
censor it
jerk.
automatically?
So, I'll see if I send you $10
You,
again.
you should really try.
Grandma,
was trying to
Grandma
make you
ain't
feel
sending
better.
Birthday money no more.
I'll buy lunch tomorrow with that $10.
Enjoy your lunch, grandson.
I'll go to. Ah, damn it! I was about to say I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A. Fucking those
Chick-fil-A
Christian
is
bastards.
great. Make sure it's the oiliest lunch you can get.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's not that great.
Chick-fil-A is good.
Chick-fil-A is good. They're germophobic though.
Thor is off
I'm
searching for
vegetarian.
Milner.
So I didn't go there.
Goodbye, Thor.
Alright, we're gonna go play Danganronpa. You win, I'm
I
outie.
win? Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Bye.
Bye, Caitlin.
$10
won,
for
Dylan.
surprise.
Thank you, Caitlin.
We won.
You're welcome.
We won.
If you guys want to hear some funny voices and watch high schoolers kill each other, you know where to find me. At
Oof.
that sea monster.
Always be plugging. Alright, you guys are great, but I'm gonna go back to the solace of myself. So, if you want to,
No, please don't leave.
if you want to
Baby.
continue,
Don't leave, Daddy. We need
this
you.
is okay, I'm gonna just go back to the stream now. Goodbye.
I'll be back.
Fuck, you guys are the worst. I'm kidding. You're great, but silence is nice. Wow, fucking it was like a mass goddamn exodus. I left the Discord and fucking everyone's gone. Well, 37 minutes. I don't know how many of you are gonna stick around and not go to Caitlin's, but if you're still here, what's poppin'? Watch both of us do a multi-stream. The silence is good and nice. I didn't even know there was a voice channel. How fortuitous. Somebody, whoever's in charge of the Discord, if you're here, give Caitlin like some form of role. Like the Mopey role or something. Or like a Friends of the Channel role. I don't know. I could probably make that, but I forgive you, Flashpool. I forgive you because, yes, you started it, but I finished it. I'm not calling Benny. I'm not gonna, that was circumstance. That was not. It was 3 parts. It was 3 parts. 3 people worked for that nightmare. Flashpool, myself, and Caitlin. Flashpool started it. Caitlin continued it, and I finished it. Caitlin also sort of finished it, but that doesn't work for the narrative as well. Oh, Super Gerbil's the one in charge? Okay. Who is he in the chat or in the Discord? Is he totally Scott from NerdSync? Can you guys like use your fucking names? It's so confusing. You have different names on Twitter, and then different names on YouTube, and then different names on Discord. Do you know what the hell brand loyalty is? Get to it. God. Flashpool is oily. Kill him. Oh boy. I hope they're talking about me behind my back now. You know I'm very oily. At least you're honest. At least you own up to it. Moist and oily. Moily. Boily. That happened for a long time. This is a long stream of butt fuck nothing. Did I block you on Twitter, Grim? I probably blocked you. If I blocked you on Twitter, it's probably because you asked me to follow you, which I do remember. Did I block you? I don't think I blocked you. I just didn't... Yeah, I didn't block you. Let me see. Maybe I did. Let's find out. No, I didn't block you. Unless you're Taco Bell. A worse word than what? Buttfuck? So many people join the Discord, Christ. What a mistake. I bet no one will talk in it. This bot's annoying. Can we get this bot out of here? Friend me on MySpace. Just looking through the Discord. I don't have any nudes. You fools. Hate him. Love the food chain. Robbot is gold. Why is he Robbot? Is he Rob after Comics Explained or Rob after the robotic operating buddy? I don't care if there's commands. I just don't like that he welcomes everyone. It's just like unnecessary message spam, especially when so many people join all at once, which I feel like is going to be the case pretty often, considering that the stream, the Discord only gets promoted on streams usually. Oh, it has custom command. Oh yeah, I remember you guys testing those. Also, the Discord is muted for me unless you message me, like if you tag me, so keep that in mind. Listening to you while watching Latino softcore porn and drinking wine. No, nothing better. Did you get offended that I asked if you could follow me? I didn't know you didn't like that at all. Just wanted to make friends with someone I look up to. Thanks, I guess, but just don't ask people to follow you in general. It comes across as, desperate. I mean, I think you sort of know that, because in your message, you were very hesitant about asking that. So just don't do that, you know? It's like if you went up to someone in real life that you don't know at all and you were like, "Hey, can you be my friend? Want to hang out?" It's just weird, you know? You're skipping a step, which is just getting to know the person. I'm still watching both streams, but the crossover episode is over. Now they are filler episodes. We are on our solo movies now. We've come together, and now we're on the sequels to our solo movies. Well, Adrian, it's the difference between going up to someone and starting a conversation and going up to someone and saying, "Be my friend." You know? It's just a social difference. Like, yeah, every friendship starts at nothing, but the way that you started is very key. First impressions are very key. This is not Age of Ultron. Yeah, this is phase 2 of the solo movies. Thanks for tagging me. Well, you'll get better. You learned a lesson today. Don't do that. Oh god, I'm so sorry. That was way louder than I thought it was gonna be. It just blew compressed air directly into the microphone. That's also good advice, Flashpool. But also be aware not to push yourself too hard. Faking it till you make it is good, but sometimes it can be too much. You just gotta be aware of your surroundings. Which is hard to do, I know. Bad stream, I agree. This is not an interesting stream by any merit. It sort of peaked. I think it peaked at the beginning when I was talking about thumbnails. I go back on YouTube, see what's popping off there. Look at Cody Ko's thighs. This is the Thor 2 of Auram streams. I'll take that. We're all clinically depressed, dude. You gotta learn to live with it. Go to therapy. Talk to a friend. If you don't have a friend, then refer to step 1. Go to therapy. It is 1:15. Well, it's 1:12, but I'm not gonna watch YouTube. I'm just looking for more things to talk about, you know? That's what I was doing earlier. Just fucking around. Watching stuff. This is what happens when I want to stream, but I'm exporting something. So I have nothing to do. Stop. I'm putting the Discord away now. On my top monitor. You people are just abusing the commands. Therapy don't work for shit. Okay. That sounds like someone who tried therapy once, didn't get like magical results, and left immediately after. Therapy is a process. You need to find someone that you really like, a therapist that you really like, and gel with, and stick with them. And if after maybe like 2 or 3 sessions, you just don't like the person, then try a different therapist. And sure, therapy's not for everyone, but definitely don't say that it doesn't work, because it definitely does. for a lot of people, I'd say. Watch Jake Paul. Jake Paul's dead. He was murdered. Look at all these bad videos. Each and every one of these is bad. That's also sort of the point of finding a good therapist, Flashpool, which is someone that you can start to build a relationship with. You're just talking to a person. You don't have to spill your beans like immediately if you're not comfortable with it. But a therapist's job is to get to know you on a level where you are comfortable sharing that. And I would say if you're not comfortable sharing something with a therapist, that's something you need to work out with a therapist. I think if you have a government-appointed therapist, that also is going to make it a little bit sour, right? Because it's not your choice. Therapy should always be the person's choice. You're definitely going to have a sour taste. Ew, look at all this garbage. You're definitely going to have a sour taste in your mouth if someone's making you go to therapy. Also, yeah. Goodbye, Candy Poo. Bad old videos. Old bad videos. Look at this boy. I like this boy. He was funny.
Yeah. So.
He's a funny little man.
Alright, let's get started with just some general comic book questions. Oh, first off, sorry. I'm so rude. What is your name, sir?
Jonathan.
Jonathan? Awesome. Alright.
Why is this video not playing? I'm a little fucking goofy asshole. I didn't ask for his name. What a dick. What a fucking goof. This was me in the prime of only being able to operate socially on camera. I'm still better at operating socially on camera. How long do these streams normally go for? I'd say average is like 3.5 hours. Sometimes shorter. Most of the time shorter. Sometimes longer. And that's only because usually I'm editing a complete story on these streams, and that's how long those take. but this one has literally just been me exporting and then doing other shit while I wait on the export. Bruh. Bruh. I don't know what that was. The beginnings of this live stream series, which is still technically called the show that's live, or just live. I've sort of shortened it to just live. What did this look like again? This is the show about S.H.I.E.L.D. It was a...
Welcome to the show about S.H.I.E.L.D. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Who's Snowball? This was an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. review podcast that Scott, myself, and my friend Kevin had when Kevin still watched S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, I guess when Kevin and Scott still watch S.H.I.E.L.D. Scott doesn't watch jack shit anymore. Nobody watched this. I enjoyed it. It was wicked and wild. It started with just Kevin and I, but then Scott joined for an episode, and then he just sort of became a regular guest. It only lasted for a couple episodes.
Alright. Hey, welcome to the show about S.H.I.E.L.D., the impromptu podcast with Kevin. That's him.
I always forget that the online podcast isn't my first podcast.
We just got done. Well, I just got done watching S.H.I.E.L.D. He watched it live. And I texted. They would be like,
It's bad. I do still watch S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm actually rewatching S.H.I.E.L.D. right now. I started a rewatch the other day because I've been wanting to. I love S.H.I.E.L.D. It has its ups and downs. But, I like the characters. I'm very invested in them. So, there's not really been a moment where I'm like, okay, and then turn it off. Like another show. Arrow. Have not watched Legion. I've considered it multiple times, but have not watched it. Look at all these videos. They're all so bad. Oh no. Whose idea was it to give this man a camera? This man does not deserve camera. He's bad. Terrible. Ghost Rider was cool. I liked him. The effects were surprisingly well done for a TV show. I don't like Gotham. I saw one season of it. Or half of one season of it, I think. And I really hated it. I heard it got better, but I don't care enough about the premise or the characters to spend time on it. We're coming to the present. Look at this nightmare. This fucking garbage fire. Yikes. This laggy ass camera. Cool. I don't remember why that happened. Why the camera was all gross and laggy. This is Kevin, by the way. Have you heard about the Smallville sex cult stuff? What? Ugh. I don't know, Grim. I don't know anything about that. Huh. 16 minutes till I can turn this goddamn heap of bad off. A lot of the actresses for Smallville were in a sex cult. Alright, cool. Was it against their will? Like, what kind of cult was it? Did they all just fuck each other a lot? Because that's cool. Or was it, like, fucked up? When I hear sex cult, I think fucked up, but I want it to just be cool and fun and nice. Like a regular orgy, basically. Yes, this one will probably also get stuck at 100%. Most likely. So yeah, it's not 16 minutes. Probably more like 30. The creepy kind? Well, that sucks. They were leaders of the cult. Huh. Interesting. That's sort of a fucked up power move then. That's a thing. Wasn't... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to ask a question, but I answered it before it came out of my mouth. I'm just messing with compressed air. The straw came out of it. No! No, it's just going everywhere! No! No! I have to contain it! I contained it, it's fine. Turn the monitor vertically so gravity can take over and export faster. You're absolutely right, Diskit. Maybe if I just tilt my head a certain direction, it'll work better. Or if I just put my finger over the remaining part. There, it's done. It's good quality time. Can I give you more tips to make friends? No, not really. I can give you tips on social anxiety when you already have friends, but I don't fucking know how to make friends. I don't think I've made like a quality new friend in years. I don't know how to make new fucking friends. I meet new people through other people occasionally, but it's hard to make friends. Go on Tinder and find some friends. I don't know. Bumble has a friend option. Oh, you're 16 though. They won't let you on there. You're in school, aren't you? Make some friends at school, or go do some like extracurriculars. School and work are the two best places to make friends. You know what I mean? You don't suck. You watch my videos. Yeah, that's good advice, Horseman. That is making friends, Adrian. It doesn't matter who initiates the conversation. If you carry on the conversation in any way, then you've made a friend. Don't discount that. I make friends by sending smoke signals in forests and waiting for someone to come. That is a way. That's one way to do it, for sure. I would recommend 2 smoke signals. So people think that the danger is even higher. And they'll come faster. It's very dark in this office right now, because one of the light bulbs in my fan is out, and there's only 2 light bulbs that work. I wanna eat ass. No.
I knew someone was gonna say that, Diskid, you piece of shit. Get your mind out of the gooter. I made a get your mind out of the gutter joke in this video, but I cut it out. I replaced it with something else. I need to fart, but I'm resisting the urge. There, it's gone. Another man way of making friends is going to look at the new grills and groaning at how nice they are with other men. Hell yeah. Yeah, go to the football field and throw around the pigskin. I didn't fart. It passed. If you heard me fart, it wasn't. But I guess saying that I had to fart is just as bad as farting, you know? Maybe it's better because it shows that I'm comfortable enough with the fact that I was gonna fart, but I saved everyone the displeasure of smelling/hearing the fart. But I'd be comfortable with it if it happened. I'd just be like, ah, sorry guys. Sorry about the sounds of me repositioning in my chair constantly. Very fidgety. I have fidget cubes and a fidget spinner somewhere in my home. Alright, Caleb. Thanks for peeping on by. Grim, I think if you're already thinking that way, if you're giving up like that, you're 16. You're incredibly young. I'm incredibly young. Thinking like that is you're being defeatist, you know? If you're already saying like I can't make friends because of outside forces, then that mentality is going to block you from making friends, even if you do eventually end up in a situation where you can make friends. You know what I mean? Everybody has shitty lives. Everything sucks for everyone. If you buckle under that and never try and fix it in any way, or get help from other people, then it's just going to be bad. I highly recommend therapy. And if you can't get therapy, then just talk. Go on, find some Discord servers for people with depression or suicidal thoughts. And make some like I don't personally go on a lot of Discord servers because they just blow up my phone too much and I can't keep up with them. But I have a lot of friends who go on Discord servers and have like communities in the Discord servers that they go on and hang out. It's fun. Well, then you're finding the wrong people. Just keep looking. I think all you gotta do is try your best to keep your head up. Diskid, that's terrible advice. If people are if a culture is telling you to change, you don't change for that culture. You keep being yourself and try and change the culture itself. That's like saying, they don't like me because I'm gay. Okay, stop being gay. No, fuck off. I feel you, Grim. Just hang in there. Be a nice good boy. I mean, look at what you're watching. Some fuckboy in America sit here and edit or export a video you're doing good. You're fine. YouTube, the internet, as shitty as it is, can be a really good coping tool. I grew up on the internet. My parents were the worst. I basically raised myself with the help of the internet. I turned out alright. Yeah, I've got depression. Yeah, I've got bad thoughts, but I'm in therapy. I've got some good quality friends. I work shit out. I got lots of bad days. But you know what? It's fine. You'll make it. Everybody will make it. Everybody's good and nice and happy and fun. Maybe not happy, but you'll get there. Everyone will get there. Raising yourself with the internet is the new Raised by Wolves. I am still streaming, Ben. You missed a lot. A whole fuck ton happened. But we're on the second export now. We're closing in on the third act of this stream. There's a whole lot of sounds going on around me. My throat fucking hurts. Whew. What did you miss? You missed just so much. It's hard to explain. If the DVR on the stream isn't working, I will put the unlisted video up in the streams playlist afterward. I highly recommend watching it. It's bad, but it's entertaining. Rather not talk about porn. It's too... I like to joke around about it, but I don't want to get personal. It was Streamception. What famous people? What are you talking about? You're delusional, Adrian. Let's please talk about porn. Drake just tweeted. He said he was going to bed. Drama alert. You right, Flashpool. Everybody right now, punch your dick. Ah! I did it. Now you do it. This is how cults start. Fuck is Alyssa? Shouldn't she be like up around this time? I don't know how. Where's she? Norway? I don't know how that shit works. The regular boys. Always around. I hope one of you actually punched your dick. I'll be ready to be stuck on 100% for a long time. That'll be great. What was your worst experience with snow? I'm not around snow a lot. So, probably when I went skiing a couple times. I don't like skiing at all. Here we are, folks. We are at 100%. I mean, punching your balls is implied. It's sort of hard to punch your dick without punching your balls. That's the loophole. That's the special training move that they give you in like expert level 10 training of Shield is the ability to retract your balls so that if anybody ever kicks you in the dick, it won't affect you. And women are just trained to wear a steel trap so that... Oh, why aren't there like titanium cups? that people can wear. So that if you get if you get kicked, the other guy just fucking goes down. Their toes break and they're dead. They bleed out from their toes. Oh, I know you can do that then, but I mean like on command without using your hands. Just like... Anyway, that's my take. This is the most agonizing part. I would rather the export not ever get to 100% until it's actually done. Because it gets to 100% and then we gotta wait longer. And there's no time for that because this is not working as intended. The Great Suck. The Great Suck. I am the Great Suck. Oh God, I'm sorry. To be fair, every time if something loud goes into the microphone, I hear it just as loud as you guys do, if not louder, because I'm monitoring myself. The only difference is I'm pretty sure I have a compressor on my voice in OBS, which means that the quieter sounds are louder and the louder sounds are quieter. Everything equals out. I have not seen Ready Player One. Don't care to. I don't want to have this racism conversation again, Grim. Yeah. Bad loading bars are the worst. They're just not good. Which is the proper grammar? Iron Men or Iron Mans? I mean, it depends on context, right? Because the second one is possessive. The first one is plural. But I would say probably for this use case, Iron Men. When am I going to stream Ultimate Spider-Man? I don't even have Ultimate Spider-Man. What the hell was that? Wanda? Piss off! How much is Ultimate Spider-Man? I think my cat's taking a shit. Probably not, Flashpool. Why is it not typing anything? Oh, there it goes. I want to see what it's released for. Has it ever been remastered? Probably not, because it's licensed. Licensed games don't really get remastered. Oh, is the Windows port any good? Does anybody know? That would make things a lot easier. Ultimate Spider-Man PC. Like, does it work as well as the console versions, is what I'm asking? Yeah, they did just talk about this on Back Issues. It's a good game, from what I've heard. Cannot boot on Windows 10. What? Ultimate Spider-Man cannot boot on Windows 10 operating systems. Ah, that sucks. So does it not work then? I mean, I imagine it has controller support. Looks like I might be able to get it going. Hell yeah, I can run it at 4K? Fuck yeah, dude. I said boot, not poop. You idiot. I'm sorry. I'll pass, Ben. I'll look into this. I will. Hey! Hey! Woo! That's it! Hey! We fucking did it, Reddit. Let's make sure it worked. You can get a little sneak preview of tomorrow's video. I guess today's video, technically. It's a short one. It's only 15 minutes. Please tell me it worked. Sort of similar. It's not really. Alright, well, it seemed like it worked. Careful about loving Reddit too much. It's a dangerous place to love. Okay, well, if that's letting me scroll around in the video, it's just not loading because my computer's a big idiot. Alright. That's it, I'm done. I'm gonna set this video to upload and then go lie in my bed. Probably watch YouTube for 6 years, drink some water or some shit. My throat fucking hurts. You guys are cool. Normally I curse you out at the end of streams, but this was a fun one. If Caitlyn is still streaming, go over to her stream. That's Sea Monster on Twitch. Yeah. Bye everybody. Don't kill yourselves.